Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Section grammar, lesson number 1, namely al-murakkab al-idafi. What is al-murakkab al-idafi? Al-murakkab means compound. al-murakkab उर्दू में जो है ना किसी दो चीज़ों के मजमूए या दो से ज़्यादा चीज़ों के मजमूए का नाम मुरक्कब है, लेकिन इंग्लिश में इसको हम कंपाउंड कहते हैं. कंपाउंड मीन्स टू और मोर नाउन्स जॉइन टूगेदर known as a compound. Two things joined together known as a compound. Okay, now you know the meaning of al-murakkab. Al-murakkab means compound. So in this phrase al-murakkab, two nouns together known as a compound. It is a noun phrase. Al-murakkab al-izafi is a noun phrase. In this phrase we have two nouns, one beside the other. Okay, what is the meaning of al-izafi? That is the reason we are calling it as al-murakkab, two nouns. Here al-izafi, what is the meaning of al-izafi? Al-izafi means adding, attaching and putting aside, keeping aside. So in this phrase we used to keep one noun beside the other noun. एक नाउन के बाजू में हम दूसरा नाउन रखते हैं और ऐड करते हैं, अटैच करते हैं, इसकी वजह से इसको इजाफी कहते हैं. ठीक है. अल मुरक्कब अल इजाफी, अब ये पूरा मतलब ये हो जाएगा कि अल मुरक्कब अल इजाफी, द पोसेसिव फ्रेज. Why we are calling it as a phrase? Because it has the meaning but not complete. It gives the sense but not complete sense. That is the reason we named it as a phrase. Instead of, we can translate al-murakkab al-idafi as the possessive phrase, the possessive expression, the possessive compound. Three names are there. All these three names shows only one thing, that is al-murakkab al-izafi. Got it? This is the meaning of the phrase. What happened in this phrase? In this phrase we used to give the relationship between two nouns. Okay, we used to give the relationship between two nouns in such a way that the second noun will become the owner of first noun. For example, we have qalam, pen. Qalamun means pen, one noun, and another noun is at-talibu. At-talibu means student. So if we give the relationship between these two nouns, qalam is a noun and at-talibu is also a noun, we will give the relationship between these two nouns. Qalamul waladi. Qalamul waladi, it means the pen of the boy. The pen of the boy. So here qalam belongs to the boy. Sorry, qalam belongs to the student. Pen belongs to the student. At-talibu means student, no. So qalamut talibi means the pen of the student. So here we can understand that pen belongs to the student. So the student is the owner of the pen. So this is known as possessive expression. Why we are calling it as possessive? Because the student possesses the pen. Student possesses the pen. That is the reason we are calling it as possessive noun, possessive phrase. It has possession. In grammatical world, qalam known as al-muzafu and at-talib known as al-muzafu ilayhi. Al-muzafu and al-muzafu ilayhi, both the nouns together known as al-murakkab al-izafi. What is the meaning? We used to translate this phrase as with the help of the word of, or we can translate it with the help of apostrophe s. So here the pen of the boy, or we can say boy's pen. The pen of the student, or we can say student's pen. Got it? Now we will study this detail on the board. Let's take another example. Here Baitun is there. Baitun is a noun, and al-mudarris is also a noun. Okay, we keep one noun beside the other noun. For example, here we have bait and al-mudarris, one beside the other. So we are attaching we are attaching al-mudarris beside al-bait. Okay, so baitul mudarris, we have formed the relationship of possession. Okay, baitul mudarris, two translations can be done: the house of teacher or teacher's house. The house of teacher or teacher's house. In grammatical terms, bait known as al-muzafu, possessive noun, and al-mudarris known as al-muzafu ilayhi, possessor. Both the nouns together known as al-murakkab al-izafi, possessive phrase. This is the brief introduction of possessive phrase. Did you get it?